Welcome back to a special edition of Upper Michigan Today. I'm in for Elizabeth today as we announce this newest recipient of the Carl V. Pellenpah Lifetime Achievement Award.
But first, a little bit about the award, Andrew. The first recipient of this award actually with us here this morning. That was given back in 2019. We have Don Ryan with us.
Very nice to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you. And of course, TV6 and Fox UP station manager, Rick Rose. Thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So before we hear from Rick and Don, who are part of the history of this award, we have a video that explains its origins.
The Carl V. Pellenpah Lifetime Achievement Award was established by WLUC TV6 in 2019, honoring the memory and legacy of Carl Pellenpah. It's presented annually to an individual who dedicates a lifetime of service to their respective industry, business, and community. Carl Pellenpah is best known for his pioneering work in the broadcast industry in Upper Michigan. He started in broadcasting in 1948 as an announcer on WJPD radio in Ishpeming while still in high school. He served in Korea in the U.S. Army, and upon his return, went to work alongside his father at Cleveland Cliffs, but only lasted a couple of years. He would briefly return to WJPD radio in 1959 before moving on to television. In 1961, Carl joined the staff at TV6 as an announcer and was part of a core group who pioneered television in Upper Michigan. With few examples to guide them, Carl and the TV6 staff created local television on the fly. Everything was live, including the commercials. In 1962, Carl was asked to help create a new program targeting the large Finnish-American population in the UP. Finland Calling, or Suomi Kutsu, hit the air on March 25th, with all content originally being presented in just the Finnish language. Carl would organize local Finn dances and host travel groups to Finland to gather material for his show. That was the beginning of a 53-year run, with Carl producing 2,650 Finland Calling programs. Carl retired from full-time employment at TV6 in 1995, but continued to produce Finland Calling through 2015. During his tenure at TV6, Carl worked as weather and sports announcers, news producer and anchor, and creative services producer. Carl was very active in the community throughout his life. He served on the Marquette County Board of Supervisors, was appointed to the State Highway Commission, served on the Suomi College Board of Trustees, and was also a member of numerous civic groups and clubs, serving in leadership roles for many of these organizations. Now, Carl received many distinguished honors throughout his lifetime, but one that stands out is the Knight of the Order of the White Rose from the Finnish government for his ongoing support of the Finnish culture, which is something he did with a passion throughout his life, and one reason he was named chairman of FinFest USA, held in Marquette in 1996. Carl V. Pellenpah was old school in a way he went about his life. He treated everyone he met with kindness, a smile, and a handshake. He had a work ethic that was admired, a sense of humor that had many people laughing. He had great love and pride for his family, gave back to his community whenever asked. He did all of these things throughout his life. And that's why we honor his memory through the Carl V. Pellenpah Lifetime Achievement Award.
Se on ollut rakkauden matka. It's been a journey of love. Keep smiling, everyone. Thank you. Kiitoksia. Hey, hey.
And, you know, that sums it up very well. But, Rick, explain why TV6 and Fox UP started this award.
Yeah, so Carl Pellenpah was an extremely important member of not only our TV station, but for our entire region. Everything that he did for the Upper Peninsula and how he advocated for the Upper Peninsula and also the Finnish community, you know, really left a lasting impression. And it's really important that we remember him. And so that's why this award was developed, it gives us a chance to recognize and honor him every year, but also to give this award to someone who represents the same qualities that Carl had and all of the impacts that, you know, these folks make in the community with their businesses and just overall make Upper Michigan really a better place.
What are the criteria that you look for when looking for recipients for this award? Don was given the first award in 2019. Why was he chosen?
Well, just because of what we just said, of all the things that Don had embodied and the work that he's done in broadcast, the work that he's done in his community, the work that he's done with his city. You know, these folks really do make Upper Michigan a better place, and that's some of the criteria that we use.
I think, you know, it's the video told the story, but there's so much more to Carl than a lot of people remember. You know,
Yeah.
They remember him as Finland Calling, and they remember him as a TV pioneer. But the fact that he was on the county board, the fact that he was a chair of the county board, the fact that he was on the road commission, the fact that he was a member of so many organizations, you know, the fact that he was a huge supporter of the ski club. You know, and if you went to a ski tournament, the voice you heard on the PA system was Carl Pellenpää.
Yeah.
And when you had a great jump, you probably heard a holy wah, too, you know. I mean, he was just a very enthusiastic guy, but did so many things. He was a trustee at Finlandia, or the Sumi College. And, you know, he was just involved in so many ways.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I think the award is trying to recognize.
Yeah.
Others who can do that.
And we've got a committee that looks at different suggestions for this award, and we meet throughout the year and talk about this. And we came to a decision late in 2023 for our 2023 winner, and we will have that person joining us. Anything you want to say before we announce it? We'll announce it after the break.
Yeah, no, I mean, just Don said it the best. You know, I mean, that's, you know, we're looking for people, and we're looking for people in our community that really embody all the things that Carl embodied, and it was very well said, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've done this before. But yeah, that's really, it's important for us to put that out there and to recognize Carl, remember Carl every single year.
Absolutely. And this is a great way to do it, and we're excited for this show this morning to introduce you to this recipient of the Carl V. Pellenpää Lifetime Achievement Award, and we'll do that after this break.